favorite Haydn sonatas. I just love it. It sounds like you like it really well too. What do you think about the tempo? Yeah? I mean, you certainly can play it at this speed. I'm not sure that you, I just don't want you to play it thinking you have to play it this fast. I think, you could slow it down 1 or 2 metronome notches, and I think some of these little ornaments might even sparkle more, and without a side-by-side comparison, between 120 and 123, who's going to know? Nobody's going to tell that there's any lack of energy at all there. But I think you might feel that you've got just that little bit of margin to breathe and not feel like you have to hurry. The one thing that I noticed, and that struck me about it, I mean, there were a lot of good things that struck me about it, but the one thing that I would suggest to maybe make it sound even better, I get the feeling that you crowd endings a little bit, and that you kind of anticipate what's coming. Now, we all have to know what's coming next, right? But if you're thinking about that and the last couple notes of the part that you're playing kind of get swallowed up as you're getting ready to play the next thing, that's maybe not so good. So in a lot of this passage work, it's the last couple of 16th notes or 32nd notes that aren't always speaking in a group. And the clarity of all the rest of the passage is tremendous, and then those couple notes maybe get dropped a little bit. So I think that's one thing we want to watch. Let's just start this again. I'd like to hear, just start it at the beginning. Oh, first note, gotta make them. Where does the piece begin? I had a teacher do this to me one time. Where does the piece begin? On the first note. So you gotta really, the first note matters. It isn't, there the piece is going. But the first note counts. 1 and 2. Right. Be sure that you get down on that one. Once again. Stretch it all over the place. But when you insert it, it's kind of like a hiccup in the line and it breaks it. If you want to stretch this out, I think you should. But I think there should be a predictability about where that's going to go. If you were playing with somebody else and they had to come in on that note, you don't want to fake them out by waiting just that extra second. And I just want to compliment you on one thing here. The color changes you do between these are just really nice. Yeah, it really works well. Start here once. Yeah, that's a bad place to start. Take it from here. This is better. Right? If you want to take a thicker center, that's fine. There you go. This idea of okay. There's a little bit of lip there anyway. Can you play it over here? And try it without pedal. I don't know why you needed pedal in that spot at all. I love the sparkle and the clarity. places where you've got that kind of passage work in the piece, you don't pedal, but for some reason, this time you did. The echo effects, I think, are really cool. I think the loud ones, maybe you can support it a little with the right hand too, so it isn't all just the left hand that's getting bigger. And because that one, for me, it was just a little bit disproportionately loud. It's a balancing act. I mean, a lot of it is just personal taste. But I think you'll have a better effect if you use both hands to make that one more forward and one back. Just take the same spot again. Seems like there's a little bit much space. I think I would like to hear you both of these. Number 90 and 95 I'm going to hear again. Can you play this from here? This one. What I want to hear is to be sure that you don't lose those notes as you're going. Try that. Yeah, absolutely. Just be sure that they're all there. That's one of those spots where it's easy to kind of want to be there and this guy gets lost. Okay, sounds good. Really nice job on the drill. Hard to do, hard to do. You've got staccatos, right? Are these all the same length? Okay, not meant to be a trick question, but maybe it sounds like it. These are basically staccato eighth notes, right? And this is a staccato quarter note. So theoretically, I suppose, the staccato quarter notes are twice as long as the staccato eighth notes. And I think since that is the ending of a group, hanging on to that one just a little bit might be a good thing. Sorry, where am I? Just enough extra on that last one. Can we try that? Yeah, just that's what I'm hearing. Just that little bit extra length on that. But just that little bit of getting to the bottom of the key, really feeling it before it pops off. Those things are hard to change because they become gestures and they get to be habits. And you really got to listen hard if you want to make a change on them. But I would make those just a little bit louder. And you're waving at me.